moves everything around me. Dream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. I sell cash rules everything around me. Dream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Cash rules everything around me. Dream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Hey, my Brooklyn niggas, yeah, we do it to death. My real life Queens niggas do it to death. My Bronx niggas, we do it to death. Back to my real life beat niggas do it to death. Hey, Harlem niggas do it to death. Staten Island niggas do it to death. New York niggas do it to death. Back to my real life. Title, knowing that well I'm out this world, I'm not your rival. Skies be the limit, and I'm in space. That place that ET's pointing. Haters is gonna hate, they so annoying. Niggas be cloud chasers, do anything for a shot. They be mad cause they want your spot. Shit, I shoot my shots out of a gun, I get my game from my pops. Real recognize real, they gon' feel it when the hood drop to my Brooklyn niggas, shit, we do it to death. To my real life Queens niggas, do it to death. Niggas, we do it to death. My real live street niggas do it to death.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Remo, aka Mr. Rich Threads, back at you with another installment of Let's Talk Fashion. You know, this podcast, we talk about sports, fashion, culture, media, what's hot, what's not. And we in the stew today with one of Brooklyn's finest, Mic Blaque in the building.
Yes.
Actually, I'm in his building. You know what I'm saying? So,
it's pretty cool studios.
Appreciate you for inviting me for the pull-up, man. Get the whole experience, man. We've been in here listening to some music, seeing the booth. I think this is my first time in a recording studio in about 20 years or some shit. It's about 20 years I ain't been in a studio, man.
Long overdue, bro. Long overdue.
For real, man. Yeah. What's going on, man?
Grinding, man. Just living that artist life in New York City.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just take it to another level. To another level, you know what I'm saying? That's working. You know, that's about it.
I gotta get the people a crazy backstory. We was actually next door neighbors.
Facts.
And we used to see each other periodically.
Facts.
I'm like, yo, who homie?
Right next door, literally next door. Yep.
Used to see him, give him a head nod, like, what's up, man? You say what's up, and you know Brooklyn energy. Niggas don't be talking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I always see Reem all the time, man, just showing love.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna do I always show love anywhere I go. So, you know, I'm like, yo, Reem. I ain't know the name at the time, but every time I see him, I show love. You
always
know what I mean?
good energy. Always good energy.
That's a fact.
So y'all know the drill, what we do over here, man. We talk a little bit of fashion culture. We talk it all, man. Shout out to the JBT for powering all of this, you know what I'm saying? Dope ass shows we got on the lineup. I'm gonna leave it in the description. Everybody, you know, hop on the docket and see what we got going on. Before we even get started, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Yes, you go to myblackmusic.com. You can find me there first. First and foremost, you can find me there. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trusting these platforms, but yeah, you can also give me on IG, Mic Blaque, MICBLAQUE, at Mic Blaque, Twitter at Mic Blaque, Facebook. .com/Mic Blaque, MICBLAQE. Like I said, but most and foremost, go to my website, myblackmusic.com.
Mic Blaque.
That's it.
Mic Blaque.
Lock it in,
that's
baby.
That's how y'all gonna find them, man.
Exactly.
So, you know how we usually open up this show?
Yeah.
We talk about some fashion shit. So, let's jog the memory. What was one of your first moments that you felt as though, damn, what is this? Fashion hit you, whether it be a commercial, whether you see one of your parents, your uncles, or just like you just opened up a magazine. What was that one moment where you was like, damn?
Seeing Nas. I mean, when I was younger, my older brother, Nas and AZ. Yeah, those two cats was like, as far as fashion, like for me, Nas and AZ was definitely a big influence because my older brother, you know, he used to always like emulate this Nas style, you know what I'm saying? With the parts, the fade. I used to watch him growing up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, dude, Nas, he still to this day put it on, but he used to really put it on when he was younger too, you know what I'm saying? So, and watching him, watching them. And also, Super Cat. Like, I'm Jamaican. We Jamaican Caribbean.
Blood clot, Jamaican.
I used to see Super Cat with the gold on, you know what I mean? Shaba, the gold on. So, And then my father, man, my mom, every weekend they would go out.
Yeah.
And my father and mom would get trippy.
Put that shit on.
They put that shit on, man. Like my father put a gold suit on. And my mom, they should get real nice with the what's that?
The gowns.
They used to go out, bro.
Back in the day, they used to wear the kitten heels.
Yeah.
It wasn't the 6 inches.
What's that material that shines? The little circles.
What is
that?
Sequence.
Sequence, yeah. She used to stay with those type of dresses. They used to go out and look fly.
Okay.
And I'm saying to see my moms and pops do that, like growing up a lot, you know what I mean? But I would say, yeah, them, man, my mom and pops, my older brother.
Shout out to
them,
Nas too, man.
Yeah,
half moon with the fade.
That's a fact, man. AZ. You know what I'm saying?
AZ was a fly dude too, man.
That's I learned from my older bro, so
I ain't mad at that at all.
Man. A little influence in spotty, you know what I mean? But I got,
So when it came to really now, like you've seen what you like, you've seen what you enjoyed, you kind of was emulating certain styles that you seen from these cats. Now you started getting either what it be, I ain't saying we gotta work, but we getting money around the house, so you might do something with some homies. What was that first purchase you feel like, you know what, I had to have this, and this is what I wanted to get?
So my first purchase was crazy. I was in high school and I bought my first pair of Pradas. I never forget, they were cream. And like it was brown and cream. Brown like one of my favorite colors. Okay. And it was like a cream and suede brown. It was fire.
Prada is heavy in New York.
Yeah, Prada was a good shoe too.
Yeah. America's Cups?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I had in high school, you know what I mean? I had the baggy pant hanging on them. I used to wear this Biggie t-shirt. It was a fresh tee though, man. I had an academic pair of jeans with the Prada. It was crazy, man. It was fresh, man.
So during that era, what's some of the brands that you said like you put up there as far as like one of them ilks?
So I couldn't really. So when I like, sheesh. I mean, growing up, like I never really could afford like some of the higher brands. Yeah. So we used to have to make do. Yeah. And that's a blessing because like we didn't really get like the when Advances came out, I couldn't really get that. You know what I'm saying? In high school, I see all the flyers, all the dudes got it. But that thing is fly, you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
a lot of niggas getting snatched out there.
Yeah, exactly. So like I couldn't.
New York wasn't sweet, y'all.
Facts. So I couldn't really afford it. Like for example, everybody's rocking J's. I remember I bought a pair. My mom's got me a pair of Pippins, the Flights. Okay. Yeah, and at the time they were fire, so I had to make that shit fire. I mean, right now it's an OG kick. You know what I mean? You get those official. Yeah. But I made them look good because and they were fire. They still were dope. They still were Nikes, but it wasn't the Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So it was fire, man. But we just made it do what it do. Like I had so many. I with that I had the opportunity to just dip and dabble into different stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't get the main one, I got the one that was probably under it.
You know what I would say though? I think that New York had so many different little elements you could play with. Because it was the high end shit, and then in between there, you still had Tommy, Polo.
Exactly.
For those that didn't have the Polo, you had Chaps.
That's right.
There was Gap. Gap was a thing back then. Like if you was wearing Gap, even down to like Oshkosh, people was wearing Oshkosh jumpers. Yep. And it just wasn't for little babies because it was things that it was different shit we used to wear.
And that's the time we in now too. Like it's just like things like you don't have to wear high fashion. Yeah, it's how you now. It's really how you put it on.
Being creative.
That's right.
Creative. Even like went down to jackets. There was a Bear. There was what else they had? Mountain Gear.
It was mad stuff. Lugs.
Bubbles. It was so
we didn't ride lugs, but it was just different options. We didn't ride lugs. Flex. That's what he flexed. We didn't ride a lug, but
wasn't doing that.
Yeah, facts. But but it was some no-nos. Like you couldn't rock Timbs without the leather top.
Yeah, you couldn't get the butt necklace. We call those butt necklace, y'all.
You can't do that.
Can't wear the butt necklace.
Can't do that.
No gum in between your soles.
You wildin'.
Those was nasty.
Wildin'.
Those was nasty.
Yeah, and I remember
if you was that nigga. If you had the Bishops, the 40 belows.
Ooh, yeah,
that was a creme de la creme.
Yeah,
of fashion right
and
there.
That's another thing. I never really had a 40 belows, but I knew that was a certain type of. You had to be a certain type of person to rock those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. However, I had a pair of Chucks. Tim Chucks. See, cats don't know about that. Chucks was fire.
See, the Jamaicans, right? The Jamaicans used to have the Clarks, right? Them shits was season around season, whether it be winter or they was wearing Clarks, man. And if you say anything about their Clarks, Niggas just slap this shit.
Facts. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, fact. Remember
Plus-
the polo cookie boots too?
Yeah.
There was so many different
son.
options, man.
Different options. You know, this time we in now, I think it's similar to that now. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't
Coming
gotta.
around.
I even told myself I ain't gonna be buying like high fashion shit like that no more.
Yeah.
Ease up on that, you know what I'm saying? Because
Show them the kicks, man. Dash
oh
swag.
yeah, man, we got on, you know what I mean?
Dash
You know what I'm saying? We got
swag
an AZ, you
down,
know what I'm saying?
Comfortability.
Comfortability, they fresh, you know, we keep it fresh, you know what I'm saying?
It comes with this shit.
That's a fact.
So let's get back, right?
Yeah.
So during the time of fashion and you know, you done got into your elements as a kid, where did the music thing come in?
I'm gonna go back to my older bro. Shout out to Nasia. Shout out to my DJ skills turning up. Terry, shout out to them brothers. But my older brother, he was doing music hard. You know, he's a barber too, a full-time barber at the time, but he's also doing music. You know, it was just part of you.
Yeah.
You know, hip hop is just is a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus he was mainly though, my older brother's a DJ.
Yeah.
And he also do a little rapping thing. You know what I'm saying? Because all his homies was doing it. But one day I went to the studio with them and I spit some fire.
Ah.
Yeah, man.
Put that shit on.
He put it on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And ever since then, it's been going, man. Yeah, it's been going. You know what I'm saying?
What age would you say you got the bug?
Sheesh, I was young, probably like 11. Cause my older brother used to take me everywhere. So, I can't remember. I was young though, man. He take me everywhere. I remember like even Tunnel.
You got to the time. I never been in the time. I heard
Tunnel was special.
I heard it was grimy.
I never got in.
Yeah.
I heard it got closed down for having your minors in there, but I never got in. But we used to play the parking lot.
Okay.
Because Jay-Z got that song "Parking Lot Pimpin'."
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah,
I used to be in the
was.
parking lot. I used to put late night at school the next day. I used to be with my older brother. Think I was older, chilling out there. Shout out to my older brother though, man. Like, he used to have me out there all the time. Every week we used to probably go to the parking lot. He pull up in his whip, and we just chill in the parking lot like this.
Yeah.
Look what you done. Just
You remember any your first rhymes?
yeah, I never forget. I said, I rock the ice on, push your pythons, who the icon? I explore some shit like that.
At least you remember the shit.
I never forget that those lines.
At least you remember the shit. That's dope though. That's dope.
Yeah.
So now it's time, because you know everybody that do music, they always got a first name. So before you landed on Mic Blaque, what was the name prior to that? Because I've heard some crazy ass names, Alpha Messiah, and all these other crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, especially from our era.
Philosophical now.
Yeah, philosophy, the positive. I'm like, nigga, what book y'all reading?
I had Playboy.
Okay.
Because I used to talk to a lot of women. I used to be a lot of women. Shout out to the beautiful ladies out there. Just mess with a lot of the ladies.
Lady friends, them.
Big up all the guys. I had that, and then I went to Lingo. I called myself Lingo for some time. And then when I started getting serious with the business of music, I changed my name to Mic Blaque.
Okay.
And this is like the time when artists like J. Cole were coming out. The real names was coming out. You know
Okay.
So I changed my name. Shout out to Reed Daniel Favors, one lawyer. She at the time was giving me game and just, you know, copywriting and ASCAP and all that. And I was signing up for ASCAP, and she said, you should change your name to your real name. And I said, yeah, I should go on Mic Blaque. I said, yeah, I won't do that. You know what I mean? So
you landed on Mic Blaque.
Yeah, and it's been that since. So
Okay, that's dope. Because I was expecting something crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting something crazy.
You know, I'm a Libra, so everything is strategic.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah, come on, you know how we do, bro.
October's very young, baby.
Bop.
What day?
I'm 16.
I'm the 3rd.
That's what's up. See?
Okay, see?
Libra's man, which is strategic. That's why we
got something.
That's why he moves. Reed move a certain way. I don't even know. He move a certain way. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Keep it balanced. You know what I'm saying? Keep it balanced.
That's a fact.
So now, what would you say growing up was like some of your biggest influences? So now that you're an artist, you're like, you know what I'm saying? I like the way this looks, and I like the way an artist does this, and I would carry myself in my career like that. Was there a person for you?
Sheesh, carry my career like that. A person. I would say at the time, I think I didn't really know. All I know is I wanted to rap.
Yeah.
Coming up, so I didn't really know what was what. And then, like I said, influences my older bro. So, and you know, watching his people do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I was just learning, soaking it up. And I think shout out to my brother Chin Lo. When I got to a little older, I was in a group called the Griot. Shout out to my boy Days, my boy Days the Emperor, my boy Damager D. I got to a group, my mentor Chin Lo, he kind of gave me game. And just, watch. We was a part of a group called Griots, and we traveled different cities and performed. So from that point, and this is high school, I learned what it is to be the business. You know what I mean? The artist, the business, and really maximize my creativity to do, you know what I mean? Because I be seeing things. I'm a visionary, you know what I mean? So those that have been to my shows, y'all know what's up. Shout out to everybody that come out to the show. Much love. But, like the shows I've been putting together, that's all from learning and watching one of my mentors, Chin Lo, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Watching those guys, just put it together. So that's what made me learn the business and how to be for the business. You know what I'm saying?
So you was more gauged on being professional.
Yeah, man. Just because I always felt like it's like a job.
Yeah, well, it is a job.
It's a job, exactly.
That's why we here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got all this shit going on here, soundproof rooms.
Fact. So, see, he just hit it on the point. I always felt like if I want to do music, I want to make this. I want everything needs to be music. Yeah, ain't no part time for me. Yeah. That's just what it is, like music. So to this day, everything I do is about music.
Yeah, and like he edits, he does it all from start to finish. Engineers and I would always say for y'all listening, man. Sometimes it's just best to really take your process into your own career, your own hands, because leaning and waiting on somebody, it kind of stalls the process.
That's right.
And from one creator to another, and we just sitting here, just really like before we even turned on the camera to really just hear how intricate it is to be hands-on in your career and your lane that you do, man.
That's right.
That's a gem y'all should take in a consideration, man.
Very important, because people have you're going to come across people that want to feel like they're doing it, and you got people like ourselves that's doing it.
Yeah.
So that's my battle. Like, cats, a lot of times, especially cats that want to be rappers or just want to be an artist, cats just want to feel like artists. And technically, you're not doing it. Because being in the studio is just one aspect. There's so much more, especially nowadays, there's so much more we got to do. So, that's what, you just got to, it's a constant battle when you're dealing with certain people.
Absolutely.
Even within your own circle. So, you just got to make sure you see that. Hold up. We got to get out our feelings and really get to work. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what.
And they got niggas like me. I look like I can rap, but I can't even talk fast. Man. Philosophy. Yo, don't go nowhere. We're going to take a quick short break, pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Now a word from our sponsors.
The JBT is back. New raffles, new prizes. This time, we're coming with you with a 10-inch, 10th generation iPad. Comes in multiple colors, amazing technology, and guess what? Everything that you have in the palm of your hands for full-fledged entertainment. Now, how do you win this prize? Again, just $10. $10 will give you a chance to win this great prize. We even got a special for you. We're even offering a special of 3 entries for only $25. All you have to do is send your money to JBT Network 1 via Cash App. With that being said, good luck. You got to be in it to win it. Yo, I told y'all, we right back, man.
Easy.
So, Mic Blaque.
Yes.
Let's jog a little conversation, man. Let's get more modern. What's your current thoughts on the fashion in the music game?
Oh man, I like a lot of the looks. I like a lot of the looks. I like a lot of the looks, man. I'm not even mad at it. I like innovation. I like new ideas. I like new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a creator. You know what I'm saying? And it's inspiring to see things move. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. I have an open mind to a lot of it.
Me personally, I think this shit is trash. Music is terrible. It make you shake. Hold up.
You know
what I'm saying? All right, hold on. Let's start with the fashion. Let's start with the fashion shit.
Yeah, because I got a lot that I can.
All right, yeah. Let's start with the fashion shit.
Yeah.
The fashion shit to me is recycled from where we was growing up.
That's
right?
a fact.
So I didn't even say earlier. Facts. One of my biggest influences in the game was the whole the original Fab era.
Okay, I can see. I remember you. Yeah.
The Cam era.
Okay.
I was big on kind of when Jimmy and them started bringing in the new looks with the chrome hearts, with the you know, Vizus or what else jeans they used to wear? The shit with the True Religions, Nike boot era. That was my era. And then Stack Bundles was one of the goats to me.
The
so it's like
play coats and all
so now the thing is, those were some of my favorite artists at the same time, and I admired the way that they dress because I could see myself envision wearing a lot of the shit. But these artists today, I'm not dressing like Playboy Cardi.
No.
I'm not dressing like Yachty.
No.
Lil Uzi, hell no.
Nah.
So that's why I say in my book, what am I to wear that my favorite artist dressing? I don't like this shit.
Fact. No, I feel that. I think we gotta find a medium of balance, because a lot of it is what we did. Yeah. And a lot of it is mixed in with the new stuff. The new shit. The new look. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of folks that's doing it in a way that represents masculinity. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know we have femininity and masculinity, but it represents that manly, you know what I'm saying, that feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Painting their nails, wearing skirts and shit. Like,
it's just a different vibe, and I don't know, I don't get it. But what I try to put out, I try to be what we want. You know what I'm saying? I try to put out and represent what we want more than what I dislike, because, you know, people be in their feelings. Niggas be in their feelings, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a time we you know, and I really don't care to be political. Well, you gotta be politically correct, you know what I'm saying? But whatever.
You do, because motherfuckers try to cancel you. Yeah, that's one. Yeah. But I just feel as though like the individuality is being lost. Yes. Because it's like robotic shit. Yes. Everybody's dressing alike.
It's fast food.
Fast fashion. This shit is in a quick cycle. And once that one thing is gone, so my question to everybody is, how is this your style? Like, Nas didn't go far from what Nas dressed like in the 90s. He dresses like an adult now. Facts. But it's still respectful in his age range and his fashion. And he's not changing to chase the look of the kids.
That's a fact.
Yep. Hip hop, fashion are for the children. They are for the kids. The kids drive the market in certain aspects. But
hold up now. That's interesting you say that. I think because right now, I really appreciate the older artists. Yeah. And I don't know, because I'm getting older, but I just really appreciate the older perspective, because the youth, the younger generation, they're doing it, and we admire that. Yeah. However, it's missing something.
See, the problem is,
you know what I'm saying,
we're not in the club at our age. The kids drive the kids drive the club music.
Hold up though, you're right. Hold up. So I think one thing you said that's interesting, because guess what? The kids aren't in the club. Like the drill, that shit ain't in the club. It's like, that's like,
they play it in the club.
It's like social media, and it depends, because you might be DJing, and the clubs don't want to hear no hip hop. They barely want to hear hip hop. They want to hear the top few records, and after that hip hop segment is over. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like them young cats ain't in the club like that. What cats? Because you know why? They got too much beef. They not in the club.
They be masked up.
Yeah, they on the block doing something. But the club scene is more so the mid age, 20, 30s and up. You know what I'm saying? So that never changed, and that's why there's still space for cats like Flex. Yeah, it would never change. You know what I'm saying? So,
I can see that.
So the music, the hits get played in the club, right? So I think that's what I'm saying. The balance, the youth, they're doing all that, and they're getting a lot of notoriety, because that's when you're young, the eyes is on you. Yeah. But I'm starting to appreciate the older artists. I understand why it's important now, because the old artists provide the perspective.
You know what? Stay right there, like, because even with your music, you're more into the sound. You do a live performance. You got a band there, like not an actual DJ, but a band playing live music behind your set.
Shout out to the band, Rude Boy Live.
It's more time and intricacies. By bringing a live performance together, and you're curating in a room. Because it's like, it's a different feel. When you guys go on vacation and you see a live band playing a cover of your favorite artist, it gives a different feel. It's a different element. When Jay-Z did what was it, Unplugged?
Unplugged with Linkin Park.
Yeah, he did the unplugged. It's a different
vibe.
feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's adult and you want to hear every instrument. And then when you hear the lyrics on top of it, it gives it that feel like, yo, I'm invited here.
Yeah.
I'm not just turning on something or I'm just listening in the club. And that's exactly what you do.
Facts.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it based on timing, but I've seen all the highlights. I'm like, damn.
Yes.
Like he brought, shout out to Steve over there.
Yeah, shout out to
Best
Best Stop Fly, man. We'll talk.
But like what you did was amazing. And it gave me that feel of the De La Souls and, you know what I'm saying? People that really pulled up and were artists. Yeah, artists, just other than rappers, they were artists.
Yes.
And it went from the DJ to the MC to the band.
Facts.
Like every layer had a job. Yes. And you presented a job. But the thing for me now is, in today's society, that's lost.
And that's I'm glad you said that, and I agree. And I think because everything is fast food, I think we're being trained around fast food. We schooled around fast food. And that's why I said that's why the older cast perspective is very important. Like Pete Rock and Common was, you know what I mean, was what was it, the Best Style the other day?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and that was the same day of my show, live from Best Style Fly. Shout out to Steve at Best Style Fly. Shout out to the band. But anyway, but yeah, you know, that perspective is important. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they're providing what's not happening over here. You know what I'm saying? Because I see somebody wrote on Twitter, it should be a league of just older artists. Yeah. A whole different, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not interested. That would be dope because it's needed. Because obviously it's like the cup is half full with the music we have. The Playboy Cardi, all these new guys, is just like the cup is half full. And it's not giving us nothing. And we gotta wait for a J. Cole. We gotta wait for a Kendrick to be the balanced artist that we need to fill our cups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I didn't even expect a bump in a topic like this.
Facts.
How do you feel when Red and Meth say, you know, I'm no longer doing Summer Jam? And Summer Jam has been a staple of New York for years. Facts. But they're legacy acts. And they've aged out the Hot 97 stage, which was the pinnacle of New York summer. Some time ago. So how do you feel that there's no room mentally
I think
for that type of artist?
Man. So I think that I don't know when you say I'm not doing Summer Jam no more. I think
it's an age gap. That's a reason he said.
It is an age gap, but I agree. But I think sometimes Cass is over exaggerated, man.
No, people sitting down and like.
I think that's okay.
No, he's a legacy act, bro.
But what I think is this: like me, when I come to I'm new. I'm up and coming artist. People don't know my music, so when I go on that stage, people ain't gonna sing my song because they don't know it, might not know it. I gotta put on a show.
Yeah, but they perform though.
They perform, but
Busta had the same sentiment.
Okay, that makes sense. I can't knock that. You know, you're right. I don't want to be like you're right.
Because it's like the age gap is so. You know, I'm only speaking in this manner because
you're right though.
I just personally think these new artists are not artists.
That's what it is. So we can't appreciate that.
Yes, they can't. No, the kids can't appreciate because if you ask some of these new artists to perform live, it sounds or breath controlling.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They're not complete artists like how you guys are.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Where like the headphone piece might fall out.
Yes.
They don't know what the hell to do moving forward. Like, you know?
Meth of them guys are legends, and I agree. They've been performing. They perform.
This shit really matters, man.
Yeah. I think that, and that's another thing, the performance thing ain't the same. Like I watch an artist perform. I forgot who it was. I didn't want to say his name. Even if I knew who it was, but he was just standing there and I'm like, people coming to pay you, like, that's one thing I hate though, man, with these artists, bro. And I don't know if we're going off topic, but like, don't act bigger than the fans.
Bro.
Like, you're doing it, the people love you, the people's putting money for you, the people appreciate you, they're learning from you. Like, he's sitting like this. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I can never, no matter how no matter where I'm at in my career, I can never do that. I gotta put on a show.
Bro, I'm gonna give you an example.
I love this shit, bro. Like, how you do that? How you work so hard to get to do that? Like, that's great.
My pop's an old West Indian man.
Facts.
He loved DMX performances. Didn't know a lot of his music. But he said, man, if that's one person that could perform, the fact that he couldn't get life together was so sad because he was a great performer.
Facts.
Because why? He loved the people.
That's a fact.
And so he put his all into the performance
That's a
itself.
fact, bro.
And that's what's missing these days. And you know,
It's a chill, bro. You get a chill. You touch that stage.
yeah.
And so my whole, I think is this though. So now we gotta break it down like this. We gotta separate these guys as the art. That's just cats that's just spitting, and the artists.
Yeah.
Like it's just two different worlds, and I think we gotta separate it.
Would you classify another genre?
Ooh, I think might be. We might need to because the artists.
Because it's R&B, then it's
rapping. It's two different worlds.
Because it's R&B and it's R&B soul.
Yeah.
There's trap soul now. So like, y'all might need another.
We gotta call it hip hop artist something because he's
rhymes and hip hop.
yes,
because
these cats cut the stage and they not putting on a show. You know what I mean? Shout out to Busta and Swift Star when these guys set the stage, they do their thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to like
the synergy is those.
Yeah, but when you watch older artists perform, they put on a show.
Yeah.
And that's why I said the older artists give a perspective.
Yeah. Shout out. Yeah, so even like artists like Lauryn Hill, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever she does show up, it might be a little delayed sometimes. But when she does show, shout out to the queen.
Shout out to the queen.
But when she does show up, you getting a master class.
You get a show.
You're getting something special. You know what I'm saying?
And what's crazy about that? You mentioned her. Like I watch her shows before I go perform.
Yeah.
I watch her shows. I watch a couple of artists' shows. I mean, Burna Boy, Davido. That's why Afrobeats was kicking ass though.
Yeah.
They can't because they perform.
Yeah.
Them niggas they put on a show.
Sweaty as hell too.
They put on a show. Drippy.
Yeah.
Drippy. Yeah. I mean, that's the type of vibe I'm on.
And they'll come out with they African garments and they don't give a fuck.
Niggas, they on that stage.
Yeah.
They put on a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, for those that know me, that know the shows we put on.
Yeah.
Shout out to my band, Breon, Koala Music, Jizzle. Shout out to Kiba Roots. Shout out to Skills Turn It Up. Shout out to Jim's Home Sounds. We really put on a show, bro.
Damn, I gotta get my shout outs, right?
Yeah, man, I
got no shout outs, bro. Fuck it. Yo. Enjoy what you're listening to. Take a moment out, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification. Let's get back into this shit.
Yeah,
so basically, being in the area that you're from, right?
Yeah.
What was your favorite era of music to just be a fan of?
Ah, man, favorite era of music. Woo! Favorite era of music. Because you know what's crazy? Right now, I ain't got a favorite artist.
I think I'm somewhere. I think I'm somewhere as well.
I just hear it. If I like it, I like it.
Yeah.
Like, so my favorite era, obviously the times where, I mean, the golden time, the 90s probably. Hip hop, everything was just jumping. You know what I mean? Right now, I think, I'm enjoying reggae right now.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying Afrobeat reggae right now. I love what hip hop is doing too, don't get me wrong, but I don't have a favorite rapper right now.
I think
I don't know what to say. Like, I like what guys are doing, but I don't have an artist that.
So what was your favorite era though?
90s.
The 90s.
Golden time hip hop.
I think my favorite era had to be, I'm gonna say 01, 2000.
I might be. Hold up. You might be right. Not the 90s. You might be right.
I think the artistry changed a little bit.
Yes.
Then the whole Philly thing came about. State Prop. You had State Prop. You had the Locks. You had Dipset.
You might be right.
Rockefeller. You had the DMX.
You might be right.
M came around during that time. Like you had lyricists, you had artistry. Jay was still Jay.
Yeah.
Nas was still Nas.
Lupe guys.
And those boom bap dudes started coming into their own because like what they call it.
I agree. I'm in the same time.
Backpack rap and
not the 90s. I'm in the same time with you.
They caught a lick as well, and then like. It was still the outskirt dude because Fab was just getting his wings around that time.
Yes, because Fab...
We didn't see who Fab really was until like
for a long
99.
time. He was almost out of here.
Yeah.
And then he dropped the tapes. What's it? Soul tapes.
So no, before that, before they even got to the soul, remember we didn't know what he looked like.
Yeah, fact.
We just knew FABL.
Yeah. You talking about that time? You talking about with Joe Buttons and it was
even like Desert Storm.
That was a good time.
I came up on that era. That was like right to cusp. But shout out to Jewel. He ain't never really say shit that stuck, but like you said, he was such a wave coming into the game. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
that era just cemented it because we had swag rap, then you had the fashion element
and
in
it was music. The producers was getting highlighted at the time.
Just Blaze and all these like every clique had a DJ.
Yeah,
they had a fucking producer they rocked with.
Bro.
So it was like everybody was getting love, and then Dame, niggas be hating on Dame, but
Dame was. He was
we
organizer.
We didn't even say nothing about Murder Inc. during that time. Early 50s.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. You're right. I agree. I'm with you in that time. Like, I think I got it mixed up with that time.
I think that was my era thing.
Yeah.
So now that's your favorite era of music,
I rock with that.
right?
Yeah, I rock with that.
So now if you had to reverse engineer time,
okay,
what's the era you would love to relive?
Ooh, relive.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like music or fashion, like,
either or. Just put yourself in this era, and this is the era that you say, yo, you know what? I think I'd have hit my peak in this era right here.
Oh wow! I think, you know what? I think where I'm at now is dope.
Current?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think right now, because back then, me being I was just soaking up game. And like I said, we Libras, man, like we strategic with things. So I was just soaking up the game for all these years to do what I'm doing now. Okay. Like, so I feel like I just feel like I've never been more prepared for anything than how I am now. You know what I'm saying? So all that time was just lessons, you know what I mean, to get here. So I think here now. I think I'm in the best shape now. You know
I go right now. So if I could reverse engineer time, I put me in 85, 86.
Ooh, okay.
Give me that flashy era.
Which says dropping gems.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think the way I move,
I feel what you're saying.
Mannerism wise.
Yeah, okay.
I like being undercover, but like when you see me, you see me. I think that era, Dapper, I'd have been up with Dapper, and I'm like,
you think you want to travel? That's fire.
Change that time, maybe.
That's fire.
Maybe a little drop top 3 series.
I feel you, bro. I feel what you're saying because that's the vibe I'm in. You know what I'm saying? That's
because it's like, listen, it wasn't about major brands back then either.
That's right.
You had a little. You know what I'm saying? Lee jeans.
You had to put it on.
Damage.
You had to put it on,
bro.
When
you came outside, it had to matter what you did. And then when I see all of these movies, because when I seen Paid in Full, I'm like, damn, what the fuck was that? Yeah. Like, I was so engulfed in what was taking place in that movie.
Facts.
Like, this was New York?
Yeah, facts.
Because the era that we come from, our age group, it's like, New York hit a grimy era. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you couldn't even look at a nigga.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? Back then it was harder.
It was harder, but like you had to be one of them to even be outside. And I think me personally, I was one of them.
Facts.
So I think I would have did good in that era.
Yeah, because we was outside. Like I mean, me myself growing like I was outside.
Yeah, that fashion though, I'm so caught up with that era of fashion. When I see pictures of like Mike Tyson and you know what I'm saying, LL Cool J.
Fire.
Even that was kind of like the birth in the beginning.
But that's the birth. That's what right now. That's what that is right now.
Everything that we have now birthed in that era. Even like the low lives, wearing all the polo and like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's right. The streets, because the streets is hip hop.
And what I want y'all to remember, right? Streetwear comes from fashion made by the streets.
That's right.
So all the shit that you see in department stores that's not developed and designed for us.
That's right.
We made it look a certain way by putting things together.
That's
whether it be cutting it, whether it be sewing back together, however you want to label it, but it originated in the streets.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So now,
that's right.
The era that we would love to live, right? What's something that you can't stand during this era right now?
Ooh, I can't stand the loosely used words like legend in hip hop, just fashion, just loosely giving guys credit for certain things.
All right, son, go ahead.
That shit get me mad, bro.
You talk to them. Go ahead, talk directly to them on this one.
Because I be like, yo, and I don't know if it's just me though, bro, but I be feeling like a lot of these guys, it's just mid, bro. A lot of it's mid. For our style and for you to be at that top and we giving these guys certain credit, I just feel like it's just I be feeling like it's just a promo thing.
Yeah.
I be feeling like it's just to like, okay, we all agreed to help push this artist or his style. You know what I mean? I be feeling like they come to a meeting and like, yeah, we're gonna, and just overly giving credit for things that these guys are doing. I'm like, come on, bro.
You know what? I help you with.
And I'm not gonna say no name because
I help you with this situation, right? And why it might be a disdain to you, right?
Yeah.
Because in today's era, the person behind the look gets credited now. So back in the day, unless you had like the Word Up magazines or you know what I'm saying, it's the source or whatever, you would know who would be accredited for your look.
Fact.
That's where the stylist got credit now.
Fact.
So now that you can see this person created a look for such and such, and this person no longer with this person, and the looks totally different.
Facts.
Now you're like, oh, were you really that guy?
Facts.
So that's why, like,
facts.
You know
that's why I feel facts. That's
it's a little harsh.
It's a fact.
It's harder to be or to separate the two these days.
Facts.
So I feel what you're saying with the, you know what I mean, people receiving too much credit.
You know, I love this shit, bro. I love fashion, I love the art, I love everything I'm doing, I love the hip hop, I love all of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, we gotta have some more pride and creative pride. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and another thing I really hate though is just the copying, man. Is the cats stealing ideas, and there's a lot of people that aren't creatives watching the creatives and taking and
borrowing.
And they taking. I ain't even borrowing.
They ain't giving no credit.
They ain't giving no credit. And that's one thing, yo. Make sure you get your credit, because motherfuckers will try to discredit you. No matter who, what celebrity, f all that, dog. Get your credit, because when you're on a come up, that is your bread and butter.
Yeah.
That is your bread and butter. Your credit. You need my credit. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys will not give you your credit. And will leave you out there. And they eating already. They will leave you out there in the water for sharks. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what I say, to that? Every old nigga ain't an OG. They just old people. Like you know what I'm saying? They not there to help. They there to borrow. And then, you know what I'm saying? The people that help them get to that pivotal moment.
God, this guy's...
They don't get any appreciation. So
this is why we love these platforms. Give it up for my brother right here, man. That was important.
Every old nigga ain't an OG.
Ain't an OG, bro. He never was that nigga before. And it's because he old and he lasts the time. You know why he lasts the time? Because he wasn't risky. He wasn't risky. And he ain't an OG. Because he's, point blank. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real clear with that. You know, that's part of the reason why the youth out here ain't got a direction anyway. Because a lot of guys that aren't OGs are false prophets. It ain't even giving the right information, because they really ain't out. They really ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the real OGs. You know what I'm saying? And OG ain't talking about this nigga in the streets wilding. We ain't talking about that. We talking about people that's really out here creating platforms, setting trends,
curating the culture,
curating the motherfucking culture. That's what we're talking about.
So before we even get out of here, being that you're really a student of the game,
yes,
and there's those that's coming up under you, what's a message you would leave for the youth about, getting into this game, being actual, representative of this game, and actually giving back to the game?
I think is that what I think is create for yourself, so you can create for others. Create platforms so others around you can also build on. Sticks in a bundle can never break. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think about it. But also,
sticks in a bundle can never break. That's some Tai Chi shit right there.
You know what I'm saying? Create for people around you. You know what I mean? Be mindful. A lot of people are selfish in this game because everybody's trying to eat. And everybody's trying to eat. Very very few people is like my brother here. Shout out to Rick Threads.
Appreciate you, man.
Very few people.
Appreciate
I'm gonna keep it 100. We barely come past these days. But it's just always a genuine energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's important. Very few people are, selfless. Everybody got a mindset because they think they've been taught to be that way. That you have to be about, you got to be taken. Always got to be a taker. Always got to be a taker, and you don't always have to be like that. So just always be willing to deal with your own people and just be mindful of the people that's coming into your circle. So
and that's a gem right there, man.
Facts.
Yo, my brother.
Yo,
Appreciate the sit down, man.
Yes, a blessing.
Remind everybody where they can find you at.
Yo, MicBlaquemusic.com. Look for studio sessions. Come here, Respect the Cool Studios. Hit me on IG. You hit me on my IG, Respect the Cool Studios IG. Mic Blaque, MICBLAQUE. I'm Mic Blaque everything. But go to my website, get the music, get the vibes, get everything you need. MicBlaquemusic.com. MICBLAQUE music.com.
You're going to have all that information downloaded in the description.
That's right.
Click the link. Hit him direct.
That's right.
It's your boy Remo, a.k.a. Mr. Wrist
We
Threads.
outside.
Let's talk fashion. And that's another one, man.
Shout out to
Before we get out of
T-Sexy.
here.
Shout out to my low-key. Shout out to my shout out to the team, Respect the Cool. Shout out to Black Roots, the Kiba Roots. Shout out to Sister Carol. Shout out to DJ Skill. Shout out to everybody that's been pushing the narratives, that been supporting me and helping me get to get to this place where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I love you guys, yo.
Yeah,
Shout out to the supporters, yo.
You got some bars to send us out with?
Woo! Hold on. How we gonna give it to you? All you niggas is so bougie. Front like your ass with a walk for a sugar cookie. Say humble, never greedy. The glamour shit wouldn't move me. A bunch of yes men and a bunch of groupies. I used to be like, we can all eat though. But y'all niggas greedy and I peep those. They be like, look what we got. Then I get close. Like, we nigga, that's mine. Debo. I stay fresh, so I don't need to speak. This type of drip diploma got no choice but let it leak. We been fresh since Liz Claiborne seats. But now we rock this style flower on our feet, nigga.
Nah.
Yeah, fuck that.